Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to another episode of It's Look Who It Is. I have to fill for a raid group in about 30 minutes, so, could we maybe do this one fast? Could we maybe do this one quick, perhaps? A little bit of movement, a little bit of Koji all perks, maybe? A little bit of Koji all perks? Maybe with a little bit of medical history, who knows, but, yeah, I have to fill for a raid group in about 30 minutes, and I am also the one responsible for making the party finder. So we're just gonna shmove. Protective carvings. That's like a pretty good, like, just immediately cast that. That sounds pretty good. And then, you know, just do a little bit of discard of that. We're on Athiolazath. The reason why that costs a currency, health is a currency. No. Health is a currency that you use to buy events. No. If you run out of this currency, you lose the game. And then, you know, the game is life and the currency is money? No way. No way. Anyways, what are we doing? I don't know. We're just schmoving. We're just kind of schmoving. We need to schmoove. So, we have a bunch of raid groups going on for the FC now, although they do have a fair amount. The thing is, like, when you have a bunch of FC members who want to raid, their schedules are like completely incompatible, so you have to make like multiple raid groups, and then only like a few people from the FC can go in each group. So it essentially is in a situation where like you have like a lot of people who are not in the FC who are in the FC raid groups, but it's like I created the groups for FC members to raid, if that makes sense. But, yeah, it's Group 2. Group 2's going into P2S today. Medusa, Teacher, Flood, Noisy Nails. Alright, Thaumaturgy Teacher first, I suppose, I guess, I comprehend, maybe. What if we just went into the hardware store, and then there was a weapon that I wanted to use right off the bat? Honestly, if I think the jury can use this weapon, can Koji use this weapon? Let's find out. Now, we are going to have to get the film roll, which is a 5% Doom investment, but we can kind of schmove, we could kind of see. We couldn't use our weird art knowledge to interpret this painting, and that's a different event, by the way. I just think about it because it uses the same art as art knowledge. That event that we just passed there is a charisma thingy. Read the letters? Yeah, read the letters. Uh-oh. Why is it a 3? Why is it a 3? That's the thing that always, like... Because originally, like, it was supposed to be a 1, right? Like, it was supposed to be like you roll a 1, or you roll a 1, right? But it's a 3. Is it because, like, 3 is an unlucky number or something? Like, you're not allowed to have, like, a 3rd floor? That'd be kind of cool. Wait, did I just get a free injury cure by complete mistake? Oh, look who it is. It's look who it is. Okay, we did the classic pause moment. I'm not gonna Emmerdale for that. I don't have the time for an Emmerdale. It's the middle of the day, you know, she's gonna see squirrels and shit. It's look who it is. Is this our first enemy? I think it is. So what's kind of interesting to know about the Carpenter Hammer is guaranteed 8 damage at 6 strength, which is it's kind of pog, you know, like it's kind of good. Oh no. Oh no, do we have a way of getting past this? Oh. What are you doing, little dog? You know I got a raid in about 30 minutes. And now you're taking up all my time and attention? Oh, little dog. She's like curled up on my lap. It's very cute. But she's also rolling around and she might fall over, so I'm trying to prevent her from falling over. Here, can you just sit on the chair, please? Thank you. Thank you. Forgotten Patient stabs you with her rib bone. I feel like some people would say AO to that. Oh. It's cooked, it's rancid. Like, cause what do we do here? Can we do like a 50-50? No, I don't want to do that. What if we just did like a 40% chance? Like a 40% chance? Like, let's do it. Oh, hell yeah. Hurting other people. +1 stamina. Oh. Oh, get me out of here. Get me out of here. Investigate the downtown at least twice. I don't think I will. That lowers our damage. That makes the mystery harder. No one will notice you took it. Handcuffs acquired. I would hope that your local police department would notice if things were missing. Right? Like, does that make any sense? Like, if you just walked into the police station and started taking things, I really hope that they would notice. Now, this is not a sharp weapon, so it's look who it is. It is look who it is. That's crazy. Don't worry, we can take the stamina penalty because hurting other people, I'm not finishing that sentence. I'm not finishing that sentence. I mean, you just kind of roll with this, right? Like, that just kind of makes sense. You take 1 stamina damage. Thank God for protective carvings. That's pretty based. So gore-covered students are second enemy. Do remember that. That's the wrong image. It really is. It's look who it is. I would win. I love seeing memes from that. Like, I have not watched that show at all. Maybe I should. I've heard it's really good. But, like, I just love watching. I just love the memes of it. You know what I mean? I don't even know, like, oh no, we blocked 2% Doom. Now we only get 1% Doom. That's crazy. It's almost gonna level up in that screen. Get out of here. Oh, you know, it was really funny. I was rendering one of the WA episodes, and obviously I put up, like, this little brick image to when I do Moriko, right? Like, Minecraft brick jump scare when I look for Moriko on the TV. And so, basically what ended up happening was I put the brick image up when I'm looking for Moriko on the TV, when I'm doing the Moriko Gambit, and what ended up happening was it got, like, the YouTube rendering thing, where it's, like, processing your video, got stuck on that image when I was adding the cards to the video, which the cards are, like, the little weird things that pop up in the top right corner. I didn't know you could do multiple cards. I just figured that out, like, a few days ago. So, I thought that I accidentally left the brick thing up for the whole video because I was, like I was going through it. I was, like, what's it called? I was gonna say scrimming, like a scrim, but that's like a competitive thing where you're like scrimming against other teams. Skimming through, yeah. Skimming through the video, and I was skimming through the video, and I just saw the brick emoji, the brick, cover of the screen for, like, the whole thing, and I was like, oh god, did I mess up the video? But no, it eventually rendered properly. It eventually, like, caught up in the rendering thing and then showed the rest of the video, but it was pretty funny. I got a little nervous, and it really was. It's look who it is. We have not gotten Jar of Blood at all, by the way, which does mean it really is its look who it is. Well, it's who. It's who? Is Horton hearing them? No. No. Dog content? Feet my dog? World of Horror episode Feet Dog? No way. The collaboration that people have been waiting for forever. The #1 most requested guest on the show. Why do I have Twitter open? Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Why do I have Twitter open? It'd be really accidentally funny because I'm not wearing my headphones right now. If some audio source was playing from Twitter, that'd be so bad. What do I want to do second? Beer Festival? I don't really want to do any of these second. These kind of suck. But, like, I gotta make up my mind. I've got, like, 26 minutes. 26 minutes remaining! So, yeah, we're just gonna do the Beer Festival and try to get as many allies as possible. Oh, money, huh? That's crazy. I mean, we could get Hiroyuki Mizutani for 2 funds. Now, what does Homeboy do? Is he worth 20 EXP? Let's see. I'm trying to, like, not sell our items for, like, an ally. Just because, you know, gives you +1 stamina at the end of each mystery. I mean, that's 4 stamina, right? That's pretty good. 4 stamina is, like, not that bad. 4 stamina for 2 funds is not terrible. And we could also get fame. But, like, this prevents us or forces us to sell the camera if there's somebody else who's too fun, so we'd rather have. I think we're gonna decline. I think we're gonna decline the offer. That's a lot of Rubik's Cubes you could buy for 2 funds. For 2 whole funds, that's crazy. It really is. It's look who it is. Maybe I should have tried to get the money from that instead of going for the perception check. Because obviously the perception check... You know what? Sure. We might get fame. If we get fame, I wonder what's up with that. If we get fame, Kazumi is here. If we get paranoia, Kazumi is here. Either way it turns out, either way it works, we're pretty good with that. I actually would like the Spiral Hoodie, by the way. We only got 2 allies offered, and both of them are not great. We're probably never going to use the Kazumi benefit, but, like, we have the stamina. I don't really care. And I wonder if we could do this. I mean, this actually just works, so, like, I don't really have to care about any other alternative. Like, you just do that, you get hit once. If you only get hit once in combat, you're feeling pretty good about that. The Carpenter Hammer! The Carpenter Hammer healing value, that's crazy. We can forget protective carvings, by the way. I wish protective carvings showed up on your character's chest. That'd be so cool. Like, I'm gonna be honest, one of my favorite things about World of Horror aesthetically is the fact that, like, as your character progresses through the game, they get more and more effed up. And that's also one of the things that I liked about Funger, is you can, like, carve the god symbols into people's faces to give them bonuses. I thought both of those were pretty fun. We can get Setsuna, that's fine. Because, I mean, for real, have you seen the Carpenter Hammer value that we've been getting? I would love to get the boss fight here. I would absolutely love to get the boss fight here. +2/+2 for -2. Like, perception, Koji's perception stat is naturally good. I think I think this is the timeline A, right? Yeah, it's timeline A. I think we take first aid because it's just that good, and then we get our strength to 8. And, I mean, with Fast Swimmer, we already were, like, pretty good on combat, but you want to... Also, shoutouts to the film roll being absolutely useless because of RNG. Like, I just want Jar of Blood. Like, we can sell our items whenever we want to. But, like, I'm trying to not sell them because I don't want to have money. And it's like, I want to maybe be able to use the items if the situation comes up to it, but we just have not gotten Jar of Blood at all. And that's one of the reasons why, I think it was Funky who was talking about how good Koji is now, with how, with film roll and how fast he levels up. It's like, maybe my game is effed up, but, like, we never get, like, Jar of Blood. Like, I feel like when you have film roll, you don't get Jar of Blood as much. Like, I'm not even joking. Do we want to do, like, Flood? Because we can get bonus? That's kind of weird, right? Because it's like, we can get bonus from Flood. We can get +2 damage. We can get, whatchamacallit. Like, I'm not really happy with it, to be honest. But we have 3 guaranteed boss fights, and they're all pretty bad. So I would just kind of rather take this. We get actually -2 damage from, whatchamacallit. So just kind of have fun with that. Hello, dog. What are you doing? Hello? Hi? Aww. My dog's so cute. And yes, I am giving her lots of pets. Because this game only requires you to have a mouse. There are keyboard shortcuts, right? Or am I thinking of Valhalla? I know you can hit Q, and I know one of the keyboard shortcuts in this game, like, changes your language. And there's, like, a debug thing or whatever, but, you know. I don't really care about our stamina that much. I wonder. Do you just want to do it big? Do you just want to do it big? What if we just did it large? It'd be really funny. I also did it wrong. I miscounted. Okay, but here's the funny part, right? We're going back to the school. And then pick up that book. I don't care about these research notes. Get them out of here. That was not it for the school? What the hell? Is it based on threat level? How many times you have to investigate the location? No way. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. This has a better chance of succeeding, but we need to take sanity damage there. Or is it based on which one it is? Because I know there's that, too. We want to get all of them, I think. Kindly refuse. I don't need the item. And I would rather just, like, not take the doom. I think with protective carvings... Yeah, 1 bite won't hurt. That's fine. Aw, crap. I wonder if it is based on who it is. Do we want to get all of them? I guess it depends on how much we, like, eat crap here, I guess. Okay, we can put the film roll away. Because I think what we need to do is... I don't think there's a way that we can kill this without throwing. But even then... Do you just want to, like, block and then go ahead and send it? Because it's not taking bonus, right? So... And I don't want to throw the bandages. So we just kind of do it like that. That feels a little bad, I know. And if we take sanity damage, you know, you gotta bail immediately. You gotta bail immediately. But we didn't take sanity damage. We're fine. And we don't have anything that would deal stamina damage to us during the boss fight. Except, I guess, badly bleeding. But we're just gonna have to hope that... well, actually, badly bleeding is investigations, right? So it's not really... Oh, yeah, no, this is so weird. I mean, it's gonna take 2 turns regardless, right? So you might as well just roll the dice. No, 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 no. No, 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 don't do it, don't do it. No! Okay, whatever. I don't really care. This is kind of nuts. Like, it will do bonus, right? Like, it'll do... Because it's normally going to do 3 here, right? So if it doubled its damage, that would do 6, and then -2, so it'd be 4. So if it does a power attack, it's going to do 4 damage. Do you believe? Do you believe? No, you peas. Okay, hold on. I want to do this anyways because it's fun. Can we do it like this? Please tell me we can do it like this. Oh, we got hit there. We were slowly but surely building up our power level, and I think that's funny. Or lowering the enemy's power level. For all you, okay. This is... For all you Dragon Ball fans out there. How many times would you have to take a picture of Goku to lower his power level to where you could defeat him in combat? This is what the people... These are the questions that we have to ask ourselves. I have to take stamina here. I was gonna take charisma, and then that sets us up nicely for a leadership, but, like, we're on all perks, so nobody knows. Nobody knows if we're ever gonna see that shit ever again. Shoutouts to Still No Jar of Blood, by the way. It's an all-area thing that could happen at any time. I guess we just do nails now, because it's stamina damage, and then, yeah. Like, what the hell is happening? Like, you think we would get Jar of Blood. Like, does Koji have, like, a hidden buff where he just never gets Jar of Blood? So it's like, who cares? Also, shoutouts to us going through the entirety of Freaky Flood, and we were at, like, 38% Doom. Like, that's kind of nuts. Like, 38% Doom Mystery 4 is, like, absolutely insane. Hey, the game heard me talking shit. So true, bestie. So let's go ahead and roll it like this. Like, I mean, we're finally gonna get value from the film roll. Yeah, we just alert the woman, that's fine. Although, admittedly, we did take stamina damage there. But our Doom is just so good that even with the hospital trying to destroy us, because, like, branded like cattle is so bad. What if I just agreed and then I rested? Can we stop, like, trying to escape Yogatag that easily? Like, what the hell is happening? Like, with the downtown and the school being doomed, that sucks. Speaking of Doom, he frowns. The hospital keys! I mean, just rest twice. You're already losing Tireless. You don't really care. Yeah, they're gossip about the current mystery. No, I don't think I will. Okay, but what if we use the flashlight? No way. And by the flashlight, I mean the camera. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. Don't do this. Okay, but what if we did it again? No, 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 no. No! Don't reward this. No, don't reward this. Firing the base cannon, because this would be 85%, right? So shouldn't we just do this instead? Yes. I don't want to talk about the dumb stuff that we're doing here. No way, we are getting owned by leadership? Let's go. It'd be real. I haven't checked the lighthouse. It'd be really funny if it was just dexterity. That would be very funny. But let's see, we got Medusa. I love jellyfish. And by that, I mean, I'm so mad. Like, I remember when I saw the name of this mystery and it said Medusa. I think Plunger was there, too. And we were both like, Ayo. And then we did the mystery and we found out it was about jellyfish. What a tragedy. What a crime. Let's see. What if... hear me out here. Aw, crap, my ribs, they're exposed. I mean, we could just get rid of this. Like, it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, medical history, funny moment, you know? When on Earth have, This is such a weird game. Oh no. Admittedly, the Doom is, like, skyrocketing in the last mystery. And we did rest twice, so we're a little bit concerned about that. But, I think it's probably fine. Can't imagine, it's a bad idea to take that home, and we're just rolling up to this. Like, we got 30 EXP for 5 Doom and 3 funds. I mean, that's probably worth it, because EXP is so good, but, like, you know, 70%? Hold on, but what if it was 80% chance to hit? What if it was 90% chance to hit? Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? This is so dumb. But what if it was a 100% chance to hit, and we only took 1 damage? Why am I doing this, man? We're playing on medical history. It just doesn't matter. I mean... the thing is, right? The problem with that is that we're not doing bonus damage, so we'll just do something like that. Medical history doesn't exist, man. You know what I mean? How, like, RNG is, like, so seated in such a weird way in this game. Like, sometimes you do medical history and it's like, okay, you win, whatchamacallit, but, like, sometimes you play this game and medical history or, like, curious birthmark, they go off every single time you get hit. And it's like, oh no, this is crazy, right? And other times, wow, that sucks. Like, other times they just never go off and you forget you're on them. And you're like, oh yeah, I have a medical kit. How did I get a medical kit? Parting gift! No way! No way. I think just this once, Kazumi lives to the end. But, like, you know what I mean, right? Like, how crazy this game is with RNG. Like, I know I literally just said that, like, 30 seconds ago, but it's so true. The Charisma Gambit paid off. Because it's like, you literally forget that you're on medical history. You literally forget that you're on these things, because they don't matter for, like, 90 or 80% of the run, and then they just suddenly randomly matter. And you're like, oh, it's look who it is. as you raise the carpenter hammer above the telescope kit in the lighthouse. You just smash that piece of science junk, and it's look who it is. I'm gonna be 10 minutes early. Let's go. Stay safe out there. Have a good one. Bye. RimWorld's gonna be a little late, but RimWorld will exist later after the raid. I'll record it and upload it. Bye.